only be two that we're talking about.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
What I say you must obey. Good luck.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. He throws the jab, but it doesn't score. She can't miss with that jab. Left counter was perfectly timed. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice shot with the left. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. Fantastic punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Seeing a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If you keep this same kind of pace up.
There's the bell to start round two. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. She misses with that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. Like Rocky versus Apollo. That one will count. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
It's hard, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
She misses with the jab. The courage on display here is incredible. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
There's the bell to start round three. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. gloves up. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he'll catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. Nice job by her to block that jab. Can't find a home for that jab. Going back to life now, starting to land some punches. That's another scoring shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell for round 4. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen them in the past from this fighter. They don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Defense here at all. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. That right hook catching air. Good one. Many of the people in the division hit like them. Oh, that punch. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
She just misses with that big right hand. I'll hit you hard type of fight. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
You'd like to see more jabs. Shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
On to the sixth round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Hit punch scores. Early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Been a very competitive round between these two. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Can't land that jab. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Round 7, here we go. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood card. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Round 8, and we're off again. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Left scores. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Nope, that jab not going to score. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell for round 9. How much is left in their tank after last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get a murder out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. So that left lands. Jab misses. gets out of the way of that right uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
And there's the bell to start round 10. A lot of energy put into that last round. Can they keep it up here?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple...
Eilish, down goes Eilish!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Sophie Eilish is dazed! Blocks the uppercut. These two were made for each other. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.